Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trademon 1996, and today is another tutorial for me to show you how to create an image in Cinema 4D. But before I do that, it is time for me to show you my first ever creation in Photoshop CS5. Yes, this image that you see on my desktop, I did create in Photoshop CS5. It took me roughly 2 hours to make this image. However, the video I was watching on YouTube on how to do this was exactly 22 minutes, so I'm not too proud of that. But I like to thank chichacheckit.com and their YouTube page for helping me out with how to create this image, giving me all the tips and showing me how to make the little bars and the little. It's kind of like this whole thing looks like an equalizer, a music equalizer. So I'd like to thank you guys for that. And without further ado, we will now start our Cinema 4D tutorial. So this is what we're going to be creating today in Cinema 4D. We're going to be creating this floating. I can't really say it's abstract, but it's really cool. It's simply this floating sphere with this disc, glowing parts of the disc, and of course my type of way I always put spheres. You can see crossed, and color up here, reflection, luminance. It's all very cool, very sexy. I really like how the look comes together. So let's go ahead and open up a new file, new, and now let's be doing this. I'll tell you, today has been such a long day for me, and I was actually kind of looking forward to doing this today. Let's go ahead and change the position to 150, and I'll show you why I change it, because we're going to change the radius to 150, so now it's laying directly flat on the ground when we put the floor in. And segments we're going to put to 50. So what we're going to go ahead and do is create that reflective material. So go ahead and click on material, double click on material, now go to the material editor, which is just double clicking the material itself, and we're going to change the color to a nice, good, like dark gray. So now since we have the dark gray color in, let's go ahead and add our reflections. So go down to reflection, check mark it, texture, and go right to Fresnel. Change the brightness down to 15 and the mixed strength down, well, whatever. Change it to whatever you want. This is just what I usually like changing it to. I usually keep the mixed strength just a little below the brightness to get more of the color. I gotta turn that up a little. That looks good. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and drop the material onto the sphere. And now since that's done, I almost forgot to do this. Let's go ahead and go to the render settings. Let's go ahead and change our output. Mine's gonna be 1280 by 768, not 720, because 768 is the dimensions of my computer screen, or my computer desktop. As you can see, I've actually expanded I found out how to expand my desktop. So now since I was able to fix that up and everything, let's go to the important stuff. So now what we're going to do is hit C on your keyboard, make the sphere editable. Go down to here to use polygon tool. Come up to here, selections, and we're going to choose loop selection. Just go ahead and come right here, hold shift and click, hold shift and click, and hold shift and click, and do the same way. I'm going to go ahead and put in my design, or my look sphere, the look that I usually put on spheres, which is like the little cross on here. Crap. And dang it, I keep missing it. I'm still working on my. Oh, there we go. I'm still working on my laptop, so that's kind of why I'm missing it all the time. So let's go ahead. How am I gonna make this look good? Okay, so right about here. 1, 2, 3. I'm doing pretty good there. Okay, and come up here. Don't forget, hold shift the entire time. Once, twice, 3 times. And you know what? I think we're gonna keep it. Now we're gonna put it at 4. We might change it when we're done. Yeah, we might change it. Let's go ahead and do the same thing down here. 1, hold shift still. 2, 3, 4. What? No. Oh, he told me that he was gonna pick you up in a few hours and tomorrow. He's gonna pick you up tomorrow in the morning. Don't worry. Yes. See, he called me yesterday. Said he was gonna pick you up on Wednesday. He said he's gonna pick you up on Wednesday in the morning. You guys are gonna go down to the beach. I can't go with you guys. Remember, I still got that work to finish up. I got a video. Go. Bye. Sorry, that was my friend. He wanted to know if I was gonna go to the beach with him. I got some schoolwork I need to finish up, so sorry guys. Not really. No, that wasn't a friend at all. See if any of you guys were actually falling for it. I don't even know. No, but actually I've already had a hilarious birthday party I've already went to, and within like the first week of summer. So I've already kind of lived out part of my summer right there. That birthday party was insane. And it's funny because you never know where you're going to end up. We started up at one house, and we ended up at another kid's house that was like across the highway. So his mom came and picked us up, and we're like, oh, thanks and everything. And she's like, oh yeah, whatever. So we stayed at this other kid's house when we were actually supposed to stay at one kid's. It was so, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. So, pretty much what I did there. I'm gonna go ahead and make that little parting look of it. So pretty much now we're done with the sphere itself. So what we're gonna do is come up here, click this twice, and click this twice. So now next thing we're gonna be doing is creating that little ring. So come over here to Torus, and this is where the fun begins. So let's go ahead and change the ring radius to about 250. I'm going to change the pipe radius to 75, I believe it is. Nope, gotta shorten it up. 60. Not too much of a difference. And segments, I'm going to change to 45. And I'm going to change this one, the ring pipe segments, to 25. So pretty much same exact technique. However, we're going to duplicate these materials. So what you're going to do is highlight both of them, hold control, click, and drag over, and now we have the new materials. We're going to go ahead and rename this base loom for the lumens, base luminancy, and I'm going to name you base Okay, so now since we both have that on there, we can take the reflective material and drop it right onto the torus. And same thing as we did to the sphere, hit C on your keyboard, and now the torus is editable. So now let's go ahead and use the loop selection, and let me try to, come on, trying to zoom out a little. Just need to zoom out just enough. Okay. So go ahead and start clicking on here. Hold shift, click once, click twice, and a third time, and for good luck a fourth time. So we're gonna come right over 1, 2, I think 3, and a fourth time. So was that what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, anytime you mess up, just hit Control Z and it'll go right back. So let's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think this should be good. You know, make it any kind of way you want. I'm just gonna be joking around for now. I'm not even making it perfect. I'm just joking around with it. You know what? I might go ahead and do another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not too bad, right there. It's equal on both sides. Okay. Same thing. We're gonna go ahead and go to the luminance, the base for the luminance, and hit apply. And now, since we've applied them, we're gonna go ahead and alter the the little rings that are already highlighted. So what you're gonna do is hit T on your keyboard, which lets you choose the resize tool, and we're just gonna change them up a bit. So let's go ahead and bring them in just a tad bit, and size them up. So yeah, it's a little deformed. You know, do whatever you want. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change this up back a bit. And I think lifting them all a little won't be too bad. So it'll work both ways if you're doing. There we go. Okay. So now this is the look of the Taurus. Pretty much, that's about it. So now to get our little, look or reflects, our like little simple colors up and everything, and have the little luminance on it. Let's go ahead and bring our sphere right back. Go back up to our object tool, our move tool. Click on the sphere, and let's just drag it up a little. And the Taurus itself, let's actually expand it a little. So hit T on your keyboard, and we can make it just a bit bigger. That bigger. Whoosh, whoosh. And voila, that's gonna be the look right now. Zoom out a bit. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and put in a floor. So bam, we got a floor. Hit E on you if you wanna like the different shortcuts for each of the moving or like tools up here. E is move, R is rotation, and T is scale. You can figure out what those are because those aren't really too hard to figure out. So let's make sure this is just right under. Scooch it down just a tad bit. Perfect, I believe. It works, yep. Right on. So now since we're done there, let's go ahead and put in our render settings. Let's go up here to render settings, and let's go and add our effects. So there's effects, ambient occlusion, effects again, global illumination. I'm going to go ahead and speak, and for me, I'm going to go ahead and put the samples to low, recording density too low. But if you don't need to do this. This is just so I can, do the video quickly. If I don't, I'm going to be here for like 2 days and image is only halfway done. I'm going to be like starving in the middle of nowhere, sad and everything. So okay, we're already done here. So now what we're gonna do is hit CTRL, and you know what? We're gonna come up here to this little box right here, click on it, and we're gonna render out the image. So I actually came across this animation when I was just learning how to use. This. Or use Cinema 4D. There we go. I was just learning how to use Cinema 4D, and I looked at this. There's this really cool animation I seen where it was actually similar, or very similar to this. It was like the sphere. It floated above the Taurus, and like the screen got all shaky and everything. Of course, the guy used After Effects and maybe a bit of Photoshop, and then he used Cinema 4D. So he started a tutorial for it, and he only showed how to use the Taurus, and the Taurus thing was like forever long. So I'm like, oh. And of course, he never made another tutorial. I thought, I want to see if I can like try to make a, the same image. So I just remembered off of photographic memory, and this is the best I could come up with recreating it. So mix it up. Don't need to use yellow. You can use different colors. You don't need to use the same like look I have there, like the cross on the little cross on the sphere. You don't need that. You can do whatever. I rather prefer it because, say like you make this and you show someone and they see the video and they're like, oh, you copier, and then they don't even want to listen hear about how you create your stuff. All this stuff, all the images that I've been creating, I've gotten ideas from other people, and then I've put my own look into them. So I can still call it mine, but also them helping me out. Because most of the tools I had no idea how to use. I had no idea how to use any of the tools when I first got it, and now I think it's about, I got this right before Christmas, and man, dude, I was rocking out with this thing. I love this. And now I just sometimes sit and wonder what I can create with it. So here is the image in Cinema 4D. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial by the Matrotum on 1996, and peace out.